Thank you so much, Steve, for this opportunity that you're giving to me. Dickson Okello. I'm working in Egerton University as a mentor. I have a background in agri-entrepreneurship. Currently, I do lecturing, and I also do mentorship in agri-entrepreneurship among students, whereby we encourage young students to think of opportunities in agribusiness. Now, we find that in Africa, the youth, they are facing a lot of challenges. And one of the challenges that the youth are facing is the unemployment. And you find that there are so many graduates who are coming from different universities, they are going to look for a white-collar job, and they cannot get. So I believe that when you focus on agri-entrepreneurship and you find that agriculture is the backbone of most of African nations. So if youth can engage in agri-entrepreneurship, first they can have great employment among themselves, and also find that there are so many opportunities in agriculture, whereby agriculture in Africa is still developing, and if youth could engage in agriculture, whereby they could also go along the value chain and adopt different innovations, whereby they can be able to create employment for themselves and also for the other youths who are not interested in agribusiness. Another reason I think agri-entrepreneurship is important for youth is because agriculture is a practical thing, and we find that for us to transform and for Africa to move from the traditional agriculture to it's good for them to focus on agribusiness. Now, when you look at the agricultural value chain, you find that the value chain is very long, and youths can engage in, first of all, when you talk about the value chain, you find that youths can decide to do production, whereby they can look at the different crops. They can decide to engage in maybe in the horticulture value chain, whereby they can look for vegetables, they can decide to do fruits. And apart from doing production, we encourage youth to focus on the value addition aspect, because we find that when you talk about value addition, people have been doing farming, but the aspect of adding value to their produce is not being, and it's a potential area whereby it's not being tapped. And I believe that if youth could change their focus and think of value adding, they could be able to get more opportunities in agribusiness. Another thing I think is that we find that Africa as a continent is a place whereby the use of ICT is something that is transforming lives, and I believe that if youths can engage in ICT in agriculture, it can be a good thing, because we find that most people, they don't have access to information. If you can be able to use ICT to give people information and also to disseminate agricultural practices, youths can be able to maybe to gain in agribusiness. Maybe lastly, potential is that there's a lot of areas in agri-consultancy, whereby youth, they have the knowledge, they are vibrant, they're innovative. They can also focus on agri-consultancy, whereby they can do some consulting services, like giving information to farmers, like even doing business plan training, and also many other things that they can be able to empower them as young people in Africa. Now, I would like to take this opportunity to first and foremost thank Agripreneurship Alliance for giving me this opportunity to talk, and also I would like to take this opportunity to thank especially Mr. Steve for seeing the opportunity and coming back here to Africa to empower the young people, because I believe that the future of Africa is in the young people, and what Agripreneurship Alliance is doing, it will have a great impact in Africa and the world at large. Thank you so much.